Let's see.
All right, here comes Brooke Kenyon.
And she's off. For the 9 and unders, doesn't tilt as much, but it's going to start tilting a little bit more as the courses keep going on.
Oh!
It just barely misses.
And I guess Caleb's allowing her to go a little bit further. So what's going on with this one, Josh?
So this is actually also an older obstacle, the ring hop. These, though, were a little bit easier for the 9 unders, where they have 2 rings, whereas for other age groups it's going to be 1 ring, but it's going to be a little bit more inclined too, where you have to hop the ring up and over those rungs and to move forward. It's kind of like similar obstacle to a salmon ladder if it was tilted on its side. And with rings, so.
Boy, Brooke's trying hard on that one.
Yeah.
So she's really enduring there. All right. So here's Brendan. And
making quick work of the tilting battering ram. Just got to get the dismount. Oh, and he barely comes up short on the dismount.
That's a bummer.
Looks like they're getting one more obstacle. I don't know if that's just for fun or if that's they're gonna let them get one fail on this course.
And you see those tape marks. He's getting they're getting points as they progress across here.
It's really hard to make room for that back ring coming on over. Let's see. There you go. He gets the next rung. He's fighting hard for these points. I think he's got it here. Nice. There it is. I think he's figuring it out now.
Can his arms hold on? This is a lot of upper body as all stage
he's really
3.
Fighting for it. The hang strength is incredible. Oh, and he makes the last one. Just got to transfer on over to the downhill descent. Nicely done. Nice, just got to pop it up and over. And
Oh.
Very good run.
Wow, his arms are tired there. You see it.
Lots of hang strength. He was on that obstacle for a while.
All right, we have Ryan Colazzi. And he's off.
Let's see if he can make this transition. Nice and locked off. Good technique there. Going 1-2 with his hands.
Let's see if he can clear this. There he goes. He got that one.
Does. Getting some nice chalk. Let's see if he can figure these out. Good lock off there. Keeping his arms at 90 degrees. That is very difficult. That is something that requires a lot of strength.
Wow. Look at that.
Very efficient up the first side. He's just got to make the transfer on over. Pretty big reach there. Looks like he almost has it though. Oh, and just barely comes up short. Still looks very impressive.
All right. Well, Ryan got 5 points there. I think what he's been letting him do is take an extra point, even though it doesn't count after that first fail. And last but not least, we have Brooke Kenyon. I'm sorry, Brooke Kenyon. She started. Excuse me, I'm tired. I've been up night. We see Miles Knight. Let's see if Miles can get any further on this very difficult upper body stage 3.
He was staying nice and high on that first battering ram. Now he's trying to use more swing and hips. Gets to the second bar. Nicely done. He's got to get the dismount now. And looks like he does.
All right, let's see if he can get any farther here on this ring hopper.
Yeah, we saw our last competitor staying nice and high and locked off, keeping those arms bent at 90 degrees, where it looks as Miles trying to opt for the straight arm approach. Been a long day for all these ninjas here. Running multiple stages. This is their 4th stage they've run. They've been here all day.
He's moving along.
He's just got, he's almost got that last one, and then he's just got to go down. Let's see if he can make this tricky transfer across. And... oh, I see he's holding on with one hand. Building up a nice swing, and he makes the transition across.
Oh, look at that.
Now he just has to go down. That's one. You can tell he's really fighting for this. Couple more.
Come on, Miles.
Oh, I believe it's just one more, and then he can get off.
I think Miles already won the 9 U's, but he's not going to stop there. He's going to keep going.
Nicely done. Good job out of Miles.
And I believe they're giving 30 seconds rest between obstacles, if I'm not mistaken.
Now he can take his rest here. Well deserved. That was a good fight.
Okay, what's this obstacle now?
This obstacle is the floating monkey bars. Ours are a little bit different. Instead of being stationary, they do swing with you. Looks like it was not the floating monkey bars next, but the devil steps. Let's see, using a nice kip technique here.
Oh. Miles is done for the night.
Of Miles. Securing the victory for the 9 unders.
And they're going to get ready for the 11 and unders, and we're going to give out some awards.
In second place, we got Madison. Well deserved. And first place is Brooke Kenyon, taking home the victory for the 9 and unders. Coming in third place, we have Brendan Wysick. And in second place, we got Ryan. And first place goes on to Miles Knight.
There she goes. Doing the pipe fitter. And hangs on for the dismount. Bailey's working her way across. Makes the transfer to the second bar. Hopping over. Trying to get to the end and gets the dismount. Bailey's looking pretty strong. And here she goes up this double steps. And back down. Doing a great job so far. Get a little bit of hydration in there. And jumping right into the cliffhangers. Oh. Well, she certainly went farther than any of the 9Us we saw earlier. And certainly a lot farther than I could have gone. Great run by Bailey. Bailey earned 12 points. And now we have Emma Dyson. We just saw Bailey. Now it's up to Emma to best her or Bailey becomes the champion. Really struggling with that first pipe fitter. Trying to get across. A little hung up there. Now I think she's got the rhythm. But, oh, she can't grab it. So, letting her continue. Trying to just hop those. But that technique just doesn't seem to be working for her. Tough run for Emma. She had a great day. But kind of wore out there at the end. Wasn't ready for that first obstacle. And now here's Gavin Stratton, who put on an impressive stage 2. Looks real smooth out there. Another of the Vermont Ninjas. Gavin's looking like he's struggling a little bit with those ring hoppers. Oh. All right, our last 3 11Us will be Drew Bennett, Titan Sareski, and Joey Ray. Drew working through the first obstacle and onto the ring hoppers. Drew looks like he has pretty good rhythm. See if he can make this transfer. He's going to try to build up some swing. There he goes. And going for the dismount. All right. Moving on to the Salmon Ladder. Salmon Ladder. Sorry, the Devil Steps. As I said, it's been a long day here. But Drew's making the best of that long day. Working on the Devil Steps. Made it look easy. Definitely feeling the pump though. See him shaking out. Getting dehydrated and then getting some chalk for his hands as he gets ready to attempt this cliffhanger. You see him working on his forearms a little bit. Oh! Fell in just about the same place Bailey did. Wow. That's quite a run. So we have 2 more competitors, Titan Sareski and Joey Ray. Right now, actually, Bailey is in the lead amongst all of the 11Us right now. It's quite an impressive run when you see kind of competition she's up against. We watched them all day do amazing things. Titan had a nice smooth dismount on that one. Getting some chalk and working on the ring hopper. Had the privilege of attending American Ninja Warrior Vegas finals in season 11 when my son Caleb made it to Vegas. And I'll tell you what, that stage 3 in Vegas is a tough one, just like this. Lots of pumpiness. Some ninjas you wouldn't expect going out on the first couple of obstacles. And that's kind of what we see here. These typical stage 3 courses, just like on American Ninja Warrior, are just a tremendous test of your upper body strength, coordination, and technique. Not for the faint-hearted at all. Titan getting ready to take on the Devil Steps. Working his way up there. Looks like he's going to try to lâcher across, which he does. Well, let's see if he can get past where Bailey and Drew got to on the cliffhangers. At this point, his time is a little bit slower than both of those, so he's going to have to get farther to perform better. We'll see how he does. And it looks like he's taking it a bit farther. Let's see if he can make this tricky transfer across. Getting ready for a swing. Oh, but he just can't hold it. Great run by Titan. Puts him at the top of the leaderboard, with only Joey Ray left. Joey had quite an impressive stage 2. He's been quite impressive all day. He had one bad, well, bad for him, disappointing run on stage 1, but stage 2 he came out like a tiger and instead of a kangaroo. And we'll see how he does here. Joey's got a pretty nice backyard rig that actually Caleb and Hannah Auer built for him. But I don't think there's a lot of stuff like this on that rig, so we'll see what else he's picked up along the way. Right now he's looking pretty smooth. And he makes it that crossover. There he goes. Hopping right across. The Kangaroo Ninja. I guess you'd expect the Kangaroo Ninja to be able to handle the ring hopper. Making sure he gets a clean dismount, and there he is. Moving on to the Devil Steps. Joey lives about 4 hours away from here, but he loves to come to our competitions. We often see him competing in North Carolina, and if we get up to Virginia or sometimes other places, we'll see him there too. Very dedicated mom that helps him to get to wherever he needs to get to. And there he goes on the Devil Steps. So now it's the big question. Can he go farther on the cliffhanger than we've seen Titan, Bailey, and Drew get to? Right now, Joey has a place locked in on the podium. The question is, where will it be? Oh! And he ends up just about the same place that Bailey and Drew came off. So it looks like Titan Zareski is the winner of the 11U, followed by Drew Bennett in second, Joey Ray in third, and amongst the women we have Bailey Beckstrand, earning that. Almost took out all the guys, but didn't quite get there. And Emma Dyson coming in second. We're going to give out some awards, make a few changes, and then we'll see the 13Us take on stage 3. And here we have Addison Stratton, our first competitor for the 13Us. Handles the battering ram. Moving on to the ring hopper. Addison making that transfer. hopping along. And completes that one, heading over to the Devil Steps. Color commentator. I heard Brett was going to do it. Addison working through those Devil Steps. Using the swing. Oh, can't quite get there. Good run from Addison. Now we have Hunter Rowland getting ready to start. Hunter is known as a positive ninja. And she's off. Good grab. Easy dismount. And there she is on the ring hoppers. Hunter was a gymnast for a while, so she's got really good control of her swings. A little tricky at the end there, but she makes a transfer. And she's hopping over those rings. Heading over to the Devil Steps. See if we can get a little different angle here. Hunter getting all the way through those Devil Steps. See how much she has left in her. Get a 30-second delay between each obstacle. So you're working those arms. Oh, seems like that's a spot that a lot of our ninjas have fallen. Hunter just did a great job there. Currently in the lead. So after Addison and Hunter, we have Jaleesa Himka from Colorado.
Jaleesa's been waiting a while. I'm sure she's ready to go.
Jaleesa training in that higher altitude might help her out a little bit.
Yeah.
And Maybe on a different time zone might help her a little bit too. We'll see. And I got Julius Ferguson back in here, providing commentary.
Oh, nice catch there, Jaleesa. See if she can get this dismount. Not as easy as it looks because that bar moves around a lot. Nice.
Oh, swapping out commentators. Now we got Brett Strong.
Good to be back. I think it's been almost 12 hours.
Lisa made a good reach there. Oh,
Finding that rhythm on the jumps here. Liking it. This stage 3 has been so brutal with the previous age groups. No one made it past the ultimate cliffhanger. Hoping to see a breakout star in the 13U.
Lisa has good rhythm on those devil steps.
Sizing up the swing, looking for the dismount, and she's got it.
Good job, Jaleesa. Getting chalk from the Sassy Red Ninja. Stretching out those arms. See if she can be the first one to get through these cliffhangers.
She's got good rhythm going so far. Let's see if she can make that move up. And, woo, barely fit her hand in there. Wow, going straight to the nice juggy move there. Trying to use 2 cliffhanger holds to build up that swing. Come on.
Oh. Almost made the transfer. That does put Jaleesa in first place at this point.
14 points for Jaleesa.
With only Kenzie Hughes, the last female that could beat her. Kenzie's been killing it all competition. Definitely very strong ninja. But all it takes is one mistake. And when you're tired and pumped out, that could come at any time. So let's see if Kenzie can keep her string of keeping it going.
I think one of the hardest things about stage 3 is the mental fortitude that these athletes carry into the stage. You got to think, you got to set aside time. 30 seconds on an obstacle versus 30 seconds off of an obstacle. The time just feels like it passes differently, and you got to just kind of set that aside and ignore the time and just find a rhythm and just focus on your breathing and focus on clearing the obstacle, even when your arms are screaming at you. Let's see if Kenzie can get through these devil steps and find her way to the cliffhanger. She's got great rhythm starting off. Now the transition coming down. Looking strong. And, wow, one pullback swing and dismount.
Kenzie's looking real strong.
Shaking out here for the cliffhanger. Efficiency is definitely key on the cliffhanger. It's incredible how difficult the cliffhanger is when you're tired versus when you're fresh. When you're fresh, it almost seems like it's easy, and it's easy to overlook how difficult the obstacle really is. She's making good progress here. Already looking to reach up underneath. Gets one hand there. And holds on for the transition. And she's got it.
First one we've seen.
Clear of the cliffhanger in all the age groups. Kenzie Hughes. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe there's any other female 13U runners, so that automatically puts her in first place, and she's going to keep going to see how strong she is and how far she can push herself.
And if she can beat the guys, there's an extra bonus in her prize, so we'll see. We'll see. She might.
Interesting. Grabbing onto this obstacle called the Burley Stick. You hold on to these nunchuck-like wooden pegs, and you gotta spin that up the strap. Oh, just gasses out.
What an amazing run by Kenzie, though.
Yeah, the female athletes are definitely nothing to, look away from. They are just as strong, just as capable, and just as smart as these male athletes.
So we're seeing Luke Beckstrand now. We saw Bailey run earlier and doing an amazing job as the 11U female champion. Coming only second to one of the guys.
Luke moving in a nice, not quick, but smooth rhythm. Good efficiency here on the inclined ring toss. Luke pulling back. All right, grabs that second ring now. Wow, making quick hops coming down. Trying to stay efficient, trying to save all that energy for the back half of the course. All right, on to the devil steps. All right, go ahead and rest up, Luke. Oh, goodness. Is he going into it? He's going right into it. That's the other thing about these younger athletes is on stage 3, they sometimes forget how to pace themselves because these younger athletes are so pumped up full of energy, and sometimes it's just hard to contain it, and they just kind of go full send into the obstacles without realizing how much energy is extracted on each obstacle. This stage 3, or most stage 3s, if they're put together well and strong, they're definitely a marathon. They're no sprint. I've never seen an athlete, fully sprint through a stage 3. There was a legitimate stage 3, and Luke just coming short on that transfer on the cliffhanger. Luke Beckstrand. Great performance today here across the 3 stages. But yeah, going back to stage 3 formats, you really want to pace yourself. So you really want to have pretty much an idea. You really want to write out what you want to do before you actually run. And now that brings us to our next competitor. One of our more unpredictable competitors. This is Luke Millman from Ninja Quest. Luke had a close call on stage 2 that could have cost him from going on to stage 3, but after further review, he kept his feet off of the blue mat on one of the dismount platforms. And he does the same there, definitely keeps his feet high. Using 1 ring, this is the first time we've seen this. Now he's in 2 rings.
He decided to change his mind.
That was a good thing he did it early on, instead of, going halfway down the track and not having a choice. Wow, good efficiency hopping down. Luke Millman's got it. Easy dismount. Hoping he takes the full 30 seconds of rest here. Just pace himself, Remember that this is a marathon, not a sprint. Oh, wow. Yeah, he doesn't take much time to rest and going right into it. Speeding his way up. Now coming down. Pull back, dismount, and he's good to go. All right, hopefully he rests up for this cliffhanger here. Something about these kids from Ninja Quest, they train on their vertical limit and cliffhangers quite often. So he should be right at home on the cliffhanger here. Alright, there he is, now taking a nice, well-deserved rest, going right into the cliffhanger now. Good rhythm, side-to-side swing, not too big, but just enough to make those reaches a little bit smaller for him. Grabbing onto the jug, now the back side of the cliffhanger. Alright. Big swing. He got it. And easy dismount, Luke Millman. Just a second to get through our cliffhanger today. Now on to the twisted burley stick.
And that puts him ahead of Kenty Hughes as he got there a bit faster. Let's see if he can get that burley stick working for him.
All right, looking to build a lache. Reaches up.
Oh, wow.
Now doing the floating
Went
monkey
right
bars.
from the burley stick to the floating monkey bars. Didn't waste much time. Big reach. Kept him from pulling too much.
Yes, this is the second obstacle of this 3-obstacle long brutal gauntlet. You go from the burley stick into this long line of floating monkey bars. Then you got to go right into the circuit board. All hanging, no rest. Your forearms just ticking away. But Luke being rather efficient here. Let's see if he can get through this. Furthest we've seen anyone today. Come on, Luke.
I'll tell you what, Luke has really gotten stronger in the last year since I've seen him. And this could be a course that's just really made for Luke. Many of the mistakes I've ever seen Luke made is when he's rushing things. It's kind of hard to rush things on a
just
stage 3
out.
course, but wow, what a great run by Luke. Setting the bar high.
Yeah, I like how the circuit board, the way it got formatted to where, you don't necessarily have to make big moves going up or down, but you definitely have to be careful with your placement when swinging and putting the handholds in the circuit board. And it's not like you can just leave one handle behind. You need both of them to get through. And on the start platform, so close to a full course clear on our stage 2 earlier. This is, if I'm not mistaken,
David Feuderman.
And David is off on the tilting battering ram. Building that swing, looking for the dismount, taking an extra back swing, just ensuring that, oh, now another one, that's all right. Don't want to make a silly mistake on the dismount.
See David doing the barefoot thing, doesn't really need the shoes for these pumpy courses.
Yeah, every little bit of advantage that you can get. I mean, depending on what shoe you wear and the material and what shoe size, that's a several... that's a easy 5 to 6 ounces each shoe. It's at least taking out a pound of weight. Of course, you can see David, not really a big, tall or big guy. I'm guessing he probably weighs about 80 pounds. He showed off his power all day today, so he's got that pound for pound strength, and hoping we can see that power here on stage 3. And he's displaying it here on the double steps.
So I've seen David perform at UBW a couple of times, and in fact, last year in the fall, he took first place for the 13Us against some stiff competition. So we'll see what he does here.
All right, eyeing up the cliffhanger here, taking a big amount of his rest. It's a good idea. And having to jump up on the cliffhanger, hopefully that doesn't tax out some of his grip. And most of our athletes were able to reach up. David, being one of our shorter athletes of this age group, had to jump up. He's showing strong efficiency here. All right, looking for the transition across. And he's got it.
He's got it.
Dismount good. Onto the burley stick.
See if he got some beta from Luke there. Luke didn't take much time on the burley stick, went right to the floating monkey bars. David getting a lot of encouragement from the crowd.
All right, there he is. Grabbing on a couple of these handles. Looks like he's trying to twist it up. Or perhaps trying to find a way to hold on where he's not having that vertical grip going. Yep, that's the case. Now building a swing. All right, trying to reach up here. Oh, wow, big pull up. Good pull up there. Now the floating monkey bars, continuing this brutal gauntlet of upper body obstacles. Wow, look at that efficiency. Just one backswing and right into the next one. One
He's
backswing,
swinging
right
his
into the next
arms. Look, he's getting a little bit of rest in his arms each time he does that.
Yeah, those key minor details, like just bringing up your knees on the front swing, just trying to make that landing of each hand just softer than the one before, really just makes those small dividends really just makes a big difference as you're doing a long course like this one. Trying to reach up. All right, gets that first handle in there. Building up that swing again.
Going back for the second handle. Oh, he put them both. Did he put them both in one spot?
Looks like both in the same slot. All right. All right, he's super close to the end of this obstacle where he'll finally be able to touch the ground again. But then only 30 seconds of rest just waiting for him. Come on, David.
Trying to hook those links.
Oh, come on, David. Stay strong, David. Come on. All right,
got
gets
one.
that first one hooked in. All right, looks like he's got the second one. And taking an extra backswing.
And there it is.
Got it. Let's go, David.
Wow. I want to be like him when I grow up.
You can just feel the sigh of relief in the crowd. Sighing for David. I can imagine his forearms are just screaming at him. And now this final line here of Lachey's, which ends with a cane drop onto a Lachey bar.
Really working on those forearms.
All right.
He's taking his time.
All right, look, building up the little swing for this first Lachey. Gets it. Gets the switch grip. Now has to do another switch grip catch on this PVC bar. He's got it.
Oh, my.
Now the cane drop.
Oh! Almost a full clear, but wow.
The placement was
What
there.
an amazing run by David.
Oh, you can see he put his hands on his head. I'm wondering if he didn't fully commit. Maybe he's a little aggravated at himself that he didn't
Oh,
commit
boy,
to
he has
that.
nothing to be ashamed of, though. That was quite amazing.
Not an easy feat to get all
I think
the way
there
to
is
the very end.
only 1 point left. So, boy, we've got only two competitors, Tate Allen and Jackson Erdos, and they're going to have to clear to beat, or at least get to that cane as fast as David got there, as efficiently as David got there. That's That's going to be quite a feat.
For those of you guys watching on the live, David Feuderin, he picked up 25 points. So just that spot where he ended up going out, that was a total of 25 points.
Going to take a couple minutes to reset the course since he moved just about everything. But here goes Tate.
Tate Allen. One half of the Ninja Allen duo. I don't know if that's a thing, but I know his older brother Liam's also phenomenal ninja. Fortunately, no Liam this weekend, just Tate. And Tate's been showing off very well today on our previous two stages. Hoping to keep that momentum here on stage 3. Good efficiency here on the decline half of the ring jump.
Tell you, Tate's been working at this sport for quite a while.
Oh, wow.
Look at him just hopping up there on that.
Tate Allen.
I think he's done a
Wow.
double step a couple of times in his life.
Has he done a ninja comp before?
So Akbar gave him the name Big Game Tate. Watching how he just always showed up for those competitions, A&W Junior, just never giving up, and came from behind on several of his wins. He's ready for the big game at any time.
Yeah, the runner-up for his age division in both seasons.
See if he can grab this.
Wow, easily makes that catch.
And he
Didn't even
does.
look like he had any trouble with that.
There's his
Shaking out those forearms.
workout buddy Luke helping him with the chalk.
Luke ran not too long ago, just a few minutes ago. Made it all the way to the circuit board and ended up pumping out. Hopefully that's sitting in Tate's mind, knowing that he's got to push himself to try and get as far as Luke did, or if not, maybe a little bit further.
Big reach.
All right, nice calm rhythm here. Start off the floating monkey bars. Yeah, it's a little miss, but that's all right. As long as he doesn't
Adjustment.
make those misses too many times. All right, very nice. Picking up that rhythm now. Good placement. Now into the circuit board.
Getting some extra chalk.
Always love
Different
seeing
angle on
that.
that.
When an athlete is so comfortable when after hanging for such a long time, just to nonchalantly just let go with one hand and reach down into their chalk pot or chalk bucket. Usually in my mind, I'm like, I gotta get off this obstacle as fast as possible, chalk or no chalk. And Tate doing a good job here. Alright. Looks like he's got both handles placed in that third section of the circuit board. Tate getting really close to the end of this obstacle here. Alright, now just needs to hook that second handle in. And
He's got it.
feeling that backswing.
Just a bit of a dismount at
And
this
he's got
point.
it. All right.
Tate's one of the smoothest it dismounts that I've ever seen. He seems like he just have a soft landing.
Second person to reach this point. Let's see if he can finish off this line here.
He's making great time. So if he gets as far as David Feuderin, he's probably going to be in the lead. But he's got to get there
Okay,
first.
jumping up, building up that lache. Whoa! Interesting catch there on the switch grip. Had his knees way high. All right, gets that PVC.
Oh, and ends up doing exactly what David Futerin did.
Oh, and he
Couldn't
looks just
quite
as
hang on.
frustrated. Still can't believe Jackson is 13. I mean, the physique that he's working with just does not look like a normal 13-year-old.
Well, I'm not sure any of these are normal 13-year-olds.
That's definitely true. They are above average in their
Well, there's an
strength.
interesting technique there.
Look at that.
Just push the pipe fitter way out there.
Working with some new beta. Wow, big jump there, skipping a section on the key clamps on that decline pipe. And going right into the double steps. Wasting no time. Either
Wow,
he's
he's
gunning
moving.
for those 25 points in a fast time, or he's just not feeling any pump.
You know, when you move fast and efficiently, you can go a lot longer. But he's definitely feeling it. You can see him shaking out those arms a bit.
Jackson, yet another one of those ninjas who has a decent backyard rig, or not just decent, but he's got a well-built backyard rig, and cliffhangers are included in that backyard rig, so I'm sure he's got a pretty good grip strength there. He easily gets to the cliffhanger. Now onto this Burley stick. If you were to take away the lachey up, I really like how this obstacle can really only be done, in two different ways. Either you twist it from the sides on the cylinder, or you just twist it up using the pegs. No real other way to work around that. Good rhythm here on the floating monkey bars. Oh, makes a little miss. One extra backswing, no worries.
Oh,
Wow.
course need to be reset.
Circuit board wasn't reset, and Jackson just hanging out there. Had a little look on his face and said, "Hey guys, take your time. You know, my forearms aren't just burning up here." Alright, gets that first handle in. Now transitioning the second one. Holds that lock off right on that front swing. Just
Wow. I'll tell you what,
extreme
Jackson's been so efficient on this. He's certainly beat his competitor's time to this point. So if he can avoid a mistake here, he's looking pretty good.
Alright, gets the dismount. Here it is, the final line. This is going to determine our podium here. Can Jackson play spoiler and kick someone off the podium?
He just knocked Luke off. So
look at that.
now it's a matter of if he's first, second, or third. And with his time, he's going to be first if he can get to the same place that these other two got to.
Alright, catches the
Will he get the clear?
PVC, now the cane drop. And he's
And
got
he
it.
does it.
Wow,
He's got a
makes the
clear.
dismount.
What an amazing run.
Unbelievable.
Clearing stage 3 here. And what a way to end the night. Tell you what, we are going to go give out some awards to these guys and these ladies. And we're going to go home and get some sleep. And I hope you will too. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you'll be able to join us next year when we do something similar, and we'll be a little more efficient and not be going till midnight. Thanks a lot for listening. From Rock Solid Warrior, Ninja Master, our sponsor, and all the folks here at Rock Solid, we just really thank you for joining us and celebrating these amazing young athletes.